Hello and welcome to this impromptu Alakazam Live. You can see I'm not alone this evening because we are joined by Morgan and West.
Hello.
There we are, and an audience as well from outside. How are we, gents?
Yeah, very good, thank you.
How are you?
I like the fade in, that was fun.
We haven't faded in enough, do we?
No, we don't. No, it's great.
Well, we're doing that all evening. So
Just in and out, just pulsing gently like that.
I'm very well, thank you for asking. And very excited, obviously, because tonight you guys are going to be doing your academy course.
Yes.
Now, I don't know fully what to expect. I know it's going to be great because I've seen you guys before. However, for those who maybe never heard of you or are not on the course, what can we expect?
So we're gonna. Our course is about putting together a show.
That's what we do. We do shows, live stage acts.
Par shows, stage shows, all that sort of thing. And more specifically, we're going to do a couple of our tricks that we use to open, a couple of tricks that we use to, I believe the technical term is middle, and a couple of tricks that we use to end. And talk about the tricks themselves and the methods behind them and all that sort of thing. But most importantly, talk about the decisions we made and why we open with them, why this is the middle of the trick show, why this is the end of the show kind of trick.
Right.
To kind of give you some guidance, because maybe you put shows together before, maybe you haven't, but to kind of draw on our years and years of schlepping around the country in venues from village halls all the way to proper theatres.
Yeah, we've played every size and scale of venue you can imagine.
Yes.
Like any weird back room, marquee, someone's front room, any of that, right up to some reasonably large theatres.
And to kind of share our experience of what we think works and why we think it works.
Yeah, because also we're like, when I think there's a lot of stuff about like this is how you come up with a routine and write a trick, but actually if you perform more than one trick, the trick you open with and the trick you close with aren't going to be identical. You're not going to do the same style of trick, and especially if you do stand-up work, like parlour or stage or cabaret, that kind of stuff, then the trick you introduce yourself with and the trick you close out with is not the same style of trick.
And they're very important.
And very important tricks.
And also this kind of applies to doing sort of corporate shows as well. It's in fact something that we've kind of interrogated ourselves on quite a lot recently, where we've quite recently changed the opening trick we do at corporate sets.
Yeah, because we were like,
it wasn't quite working.
Yeah, it wasn't quite working. The audience was a different audience, and we looked at it and went, actually, as we've started to do these corporate shows and getting responses from the audience and listening to the response from the audience, you go, you know what? I don't think that's the best opener for this.
Yeah,
I think
so
it's a better
change it
opener
up.
for this. So we changed it.
Yeah.
And I, as well as all of the gems that you're obviously going to share with us, because you've been there, you've done it.
Literal mines full of gems.
As well as that, we've got a live crowd out there. You're going to be performing Teaching Magic as well throughout the evening.
Yes.
So
yeah.
I'm very excited. And if it's something that you didn't know was on or you overlooked, you've still got a chance to purchase your ticket. The link is actually above this video, so you can click that, follow it up there. There you go.
There.
Unless you've maximised the video, which it will be on the page that you've just come from.
Or if you've got like a 2-screen setup, it's probably over there or over there. Apparently 2 screens, once you go to 2 screens, you never go back.
Yeah. That's what that's saying. That's what it is.
That's that saying, yeah. Also I hear from the scientists.
From the scientists, yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, it's very quick because these guys are going to go and get ready. There's some awesome props out there. I can't wait to see what they do. So this is your last chance, guys. Make sure if you want to see Morgan and West live, it's happening in what's the time?
I don't know.
Where are we?
Oh, I don't remember.
This is your job.
Yeah, I know, but I don't wear a watch.
We've got unbelievable.
One thing I've been asking for is a clock.
Yeah.
But we've got a timer. Well, a counter which changes. So
it's stardate 13029.
So it's 1:30.
So that's very confusing.
I'll tell you when we start.
It's going to a global audience though, so it could be any time.
24 minutes time is
All right.
24 minutes from now, but obviously with the delay from Facebook, that's like 23.5 minutes or something.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And you could be watching this in the afterwards. Because you
No, it's live. It's live.
No, I know it's live, but
can you watch back live?
Can you? Yeah, I don't know.
I don't understand
Can't you scroll
Facebook.
on Facebook Live? I don't
It's
know.
not Instagram, is
I
it?
don't know.
I don't like Instagram.
I don't know either.
As you can see, I'm going to be kept on my toes this evening. So, to join us, make sure follow the link, go and purchase your ticket over on our website.
There's nothing you can do about it.
I can poke back.
Please do. If you take it back this evening, I'll be delighted.
Yeah.
Just,
Okay.
Although you will have to grow a moustache by
Yeah,
tomorrow.
we've got a show tomorrow.
actually.
You'll have to
We're
do it for me,
tomorrow,
so.
I've been trying all year, and this is the best I can do. So,
I worry that if I shave this off, it'll never come back.
Exactly. Yeah.
and that is your image now. So.
Yeah. And nothing grows in the middle. It's barren wasteland. Just nothing. There's nothing.
So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to wrap this up because these guys are going live in 20 minutes. So if you haven't got your ticket, grab it now, and we'll see you very shortly in the Alakazam Academy. We'll see you soon.
Hello everybody, my name is Rhys Morgan.
I'm Robert West.
Together we are Morgan and West Magicians.
Time Traveller.
And all-round spiffing chaps. And we are coming to you, not live, through the internet.
The interwebs.
Indeed, to tell you all about our Alakazam Academy talk. Ooh.
And that will be live.
That will be live. It's one of the great things about the Alakazam Academy is you can talk to us whilst we talk to you. It's like conversation, but through the internet, and a little part of me just died
So
inside.
safer.
Yes, indeed, in a way.
In a way.
We're going to talk about a few different things. The main thrust of the talk is putting together a show, because that's where we are.
That's literally where we are.
We've just finished a show.
We've just done one.
And we're going to be talking about shows, but in a very specific way. Particularly, we're going to show you one of our opening tricks.
A good way of opening a show.
One of our middling tricks.
A good way to middle a show.
And one of our ending tricks.
A good way to end a show.
And obviously we'll be talking about how they work, but also...
And writing and theory and all that kind of thing.
All that sort of stuff. It'll be lots of interesting things, but not the standard fare of here's a card trick, here's a card trick, here's a card trick, here's a card trick, and then I don't care anymore.
I don't care,
no. So join us, because it's going to be good.
Join us.
Ooh.